Hey, this episode contains some graphic violence and adult themes. So if that might be troubling for you, your discretion is advised. Please take care of yourself. If you feel unsafe or suicidal, there's a list of international hotlines in the description below. Take care. You matter. Back to Memester of the Week. We're here with Amelia.
Hello.
And Mr. Ray. Hello.
Hi there. How's it going, everybody?
Hello there.
You just do the Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh my god. It's good.
That movie has not aged well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one of those. And we're back to continue the Sitwell mystery.
Part two of The Revenge of Ernie Bernie.
As it's obviously been titled. So
we really hope that, I was gonna say I really hope that this mystery fits well with all of you.
I was thinking you were going to say, I really hope that's what you title the mystery.
I feel like I'm obligated to at this point.
Yeah, it's got to be the episode title.
It's one of those things of like when you are recording something and someone says something that's so funny, but you don't want it to be the episode title.
Yep.
But they know that, so they keep continuously bringing it up, so it can't be cut out.
Oh,
so it has to be that way.
Did you notice what I was doing there?
I wonder where you learned that from. Anyway, Ray, take us away into a world of mystery.
Wow.
Okay. So last time on Memester of the Week, the Sitwells got invited to Triple Springs, South Dakota by our very own Anton, who is keeping track of mysteries for Jurnee via her message boards on the internet. And he totally landed on his feet. Life's going great. We don't need to talk about that. So after some conversations with his various pilots, they got a flight out to Triple Peaks, not Triple Springs. That's nameless monsters. But yeah, so the Sitwells decided to do some investigation. They had breakfast at a really good donut joint. What was it called? It was something Smoking Holes.
It was a pretty good one, but I don't even remember what it was called at this point.
See, this is a great time for
Chicken Mike's Smoking Holes.
Chicken Mike's.
See, what we're gonna do here is Jason, will have already edited the first episode, and so he can just put his voice in here, and it'll sound like Smokey's Donuts and Holes. Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Ernie Bernie's Smoking Holes.
Oh my god.
It was not Ernie Bernie, because that happened at the very next place that they went to. They went to the museum and did some digging into the background of the town, found out that there used to be a mine here back in the late 1800s, and it was unfortunately shut down due to, quote, demon attacks. Yeah, the owner of it, Burt Reynolds, no relation, went down into the mine to prove that there were no demons and was never seen again. So they boarded up the mine, and so there's been some disappearances around this area, and they decided to dig a little further into that, and they went to Kevin Reynolds' house to dig a little deeper into the mystery. And whenever they got there were a lot of craters in the ground where his cattle had went missing. And Mr. Sitwell had found a hat on the ground and picked it up and discovered a head in the ground.
And that's where we are. What's in the box?
That's where we are.
What's in the box?
What's in the hat? It's fear.
And a head.
Most of the time, magicians pull rabbits out of the hat, but in this particular case, it was not so.
Concerning.
So, Jason, you want to roll me read a bad situation?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Starting off
that's
hot.
plus sharp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, that is a 9 plus
Ooh.
3.
Oh, that's super sharp.
So that's a
All
12, and this is one of my advanced moves.
Oh, you're very sharp.
I'm a very sharp boy. I can
All right.
ask any question I want about the situation,
Oh, God.
not just the listed ones. And I also have 3 hold. I believe that that's how that works.
I don't know because I've never played with anybody who went advanced, and more specifically, not advanced in read a bad situation. So if that's the way you want to play it, let's do that.
I feel like that would make the most sense that you get 3 hold for 3 questions, and then on 12 plus, you can ask literally anything 3 times.
Okay, that sounds good.
It feels a little busted, but also surviving long enough to get to advanced mechanics is a reward in and of itself. So, okay. This is like fucking talking to a genie. For not my question, do I know who this person's head is off the bat? Do I recognize this person without having to spend a hold to have done so?
I don't think with your knowledge of it, you would know right off.
Okay, cool. We'll get to that then.
Not without using a hold. I'll say that.
Yeah. Okay, I pick up the hat. I see a severed head. Journey's in the car. First thing I do is yell out to Jurnee and say, like, hey, stay in the car. I don't quite know what's going on out here. We got a body, or at least part of one.
Are you sure you don't want me to help? Did you say a body?
Well, as much as a head is part of a body, yes. And
That's a large part of a body.
I want to use one of my hold to just kind of survey the scene, as it were, and specifically like focus in on the crater and ask, like, what could have done this?
Yeah, your best guess is, like, looking at it, it looks like something came from below and pulled him under.
Okay, yeah, so it's more of a Tremor situation.
Oh, is it? Is not this scene directly from Tremors?
The thing is that I actually...
The thing we haven't watched.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know because I haven't seen Tremors since I was like 8.
Oh,
and
you
it
have watched
scarred me for life.
I've never seen it.
So I never watched it ever again.
Then I will tell you, yes, this is like whenever this is their like in the movie, this is whenever they first find out, because like the farmer in that is a sheep farmer, and there's just tufts. There's just tufts of like wool on the ground out there, and they find this guy's hat, and they're like, "Huh, what's this?" And they pull up the hat, and it's just his head in the ground. And like I've always like loved that scene because it's like a complete tonal shift of how like the movie was up till that point. It's like, oh, we're in a horror movie now.
So like a head like detached from the body, just like hanging out on the ground.
No, it's
still attached.
You don't know because it's like he's buried to like his jaw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
E
indeed.
Okay, so wait, is that different than this situation, or is that the current situation?
That's exactly what it looks like.
Okay.
It's just like he's
cool. So my dad is not just like picking up a head by the hat and just swinging it around right now.
No.
All right, cool.
Okay. I want to. Okay. Is there anything I haven't noticed? I'm just gonna use more of the like regular questions. Are there any dangers like I haven't noticed?
Yes, because I think you're like taking in the scene and you're seeing what's all around you, and you realize whatever did this may still be around, and you have it confirmed because you see like it looks like little geysers of dust shooting out of the ground as it starts beelining it towards you.
Cool. What's my best way out?
You can get on your car, get in your car.
Get on the car.
Yeah, get on the car, get in the car. There's a house there, and I'll give you this. About 50 yards away, there's a boulder, and you see there's a guy who's like been sitting there, and he like stirs and sees you and is like waving both of his arms and yelling for you.
Just chilling on the boulder.
Okay, between the car, the boulder, and the house, which one is closest to me?
I'd say it's all about pretty equal distance.
Okay, I'm gonna just roll a dice on this.
Oh my god.
So 1 to 2 is the house, 3 to 4 is the car, 5 and 6 are the boulder.
Thanks for
Sounds
putting
good.
my life in danger.
It's a 6. You're fine.
You don't know.
You're in the car because I told you to be in the car.
Yeah,
and if
well-
you weren't in the car, then you'd be disobeying your dad.
What if the thing flips the car? I don't know.
Yeah, I make the run for the boulder.
All right, roll act under pressure for me.
Cool. So Ray,
Oh no.
Yeah.
we hadn't previously discussed how much luck we're going to be able to use during this one shot. I feel like now is a
good time.
good time to talk about that.
I think I'm going to say 2 luck, and in case, you use this character again, like, just keep track of how many luck you use.
Okay.
Because I don't know if, we're ever going to do this again or not.
That's
True.
entirely fair. That's good to know. I am going to take the failure because I did roll a 3.
All right.
A 3 plus 0. So
you start like booking it to this this boulder, and this guy is like waving you on, like trying to get you up there, and like right before you get there, you see another, like just straight out of the ground pops out this creature covered in black chitin plates, and it doesn't have any eyes, but it's got 6 legs on its body, and then it's got 2 large arms that like look like pincers, and then closer to its head it has like almost like mole hands that look like that have claws for burrowing, and it has a tail, but right now the tail is beneath the ground, and it lashes out at you with this pincer, and it grabs you and lifts you up and squeezes, and you're going to take 2 harm.
Oh. Question, can I see him from where I'm at in the car right
Yes.
now, or is he like too far?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say, like, to give you kind of an idea, the house is about, like, I mean, you're in the driveway of it, so it's pretty close. But the boulder is about 100 yards away from you because he basically ran in the opposite direction of you.
Right. That's why I was not sure if I could see him, or if he was just kind of like a small blob in the distance.
No, I mean, you can
really
definitely see him.
on. Okay. Well, she's got to do what she's got to do. Jurnee is. Wait. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this area like
Yeah, it's
flat?
pretty flat.
Okay, Jurnee's gonna hop in the driver's seat of the car
Okay.
and start driving it toward the boulder.
as Mr. Sitwell is being lifted up into the air, he's just yelling like, "Johnny, stay in the car!" Well, maybe
I'm staying in the car.
This is real. Qui-Gon told me to stay in this cockpit, and that's what I'm going to do. Energy.
Yeah.
I need you to know that to get the Doppler effect on that last scream, I just flung my head like across the side of the mic in a circle. It's very good.
All right. Well, Jurnee, roll act under pressure.
You know, I really need to because I don't think Jurnee has a driver's license.
I think
canonically,
I was going to say, I think you've established that. I say we. I haven't been here.
I think Jurnee has been a passenger princess from the beginning. Hold on.
What a lovely term.
Act under, isn't it? Under
Act under pressure is plus cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Definitely not that. Neither of us are very cool. Let's be honest here.
Bunch of fucking nerds.
Yeah, that's true. I can't see what I rolled. What the fuck? What in the goddamn fuck? Am I actually cool? Maybe I'm a little cool.
Yeah. Do you have plus 2?
I guess I do. Hold on a sec.
That's the only way that math
Yeah, I
works.
do. Yeah, because I boosted that shit. Wow. I got a 14.
Wow.
I am the coolest motherfucker driving my dad's car with like a phone book under my ass.
Do you Do you have act under pressure advanced?
Probably not, but where would I?
Under your advancements at the
Okay,
bottom that we
okay.
checked a second ago.
Sorry, please hold. No, I do not.
Okay.
So it's just a regular success then. But I don't even know what that is. Oh, wait.
All right. So what are you setting out to do?
I just want to get to my dad as fast as possible, but he also told me to stay in the car, so I'm also trying to listen to my dad. I'm not trying to ram this thing with the car because obviously my dad is attached to said thing. So I'm just trying to get close and then assess the situation from there.
So you're driving and like the one that was chasing your dad that hasn't breached yet stops, and then it turns around and starts heading towards the car, and you see these little like geysers of dust, and you swerve out of the way and then swerve back in almost like a little too expertly for you.
It was all just dumb
you
luck.
may just like look around and be like, did you see that? And then realize you're alone in the car. But yeah, so you're driving along and this thing misses you, and it has to like make this big, large arc to turn around and start chasing you. But yeah, you make it to your dad in time.
Nice. Okay, where is he?
He's currently in the air right next to the boulder, and there is a guy on the boulder like yelling at the creature and trying to make noise.
Okay.
I'm going to wait until the creature's head brings me like a little closer to the boulder, and then I'm gonna pull out my magnum and shoot this thing.
Roll kick some ass.
I'm trying to get this thing to let me go.
That's fair. It's real.
3 and a 4 plus 1 is 8.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
So you exchange harm as established.
Yeah, the magnum is 3 harm.
So that is okay. So yeah, it like has you in the air, and you fire down. Like, where do you fire specifically on it? Like, do you want to fire at one of its arms, or in like presumably its head?
I want to. I'm imagining it's like holding me upside down by its mouth. Like it had taken me at like the leg and is holding me upside down. So I want to point the magnum at like the underside of its jaw.
Yeah, the thing about the jaw though is it opens up like it isn't up and down, but it's more of like opening left to right. And you look inside of its mouth and you just see rows of sharp teeth that are moving in a twisting motion. So
Oh, good. You're fighting a fucking
fighting a blender.
Garbage disposal.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
Oh God.
Yeah. Great. So you want to try to shoot like. So what I'm getting at is it doesn't really have a perceivable jaw so much as it has just an opening and lots of teeth. So many teeth. Too many teeth.
Okay.
It just has a big old suck pit.
The inescapable suck pit.
The inescapable suck pit.
Okay.
You're like processing.
So are you shooting at the inescapable suck pit?
Yeah, I will. Why wouldn't I?
All right. So yeah, you shoot it right in the suck pit. And it like screeches out. It tosses you, and you land and you'll take a harm. But yeah, you're not on the boulder. There's still like distance between you and the boulder and the car.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying to remember what all of my actual fighty moves are because I don't fight.
I just remember that you have Jinx.
Yeah, that's true. I do have.
Which is
I do have that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if this thing drops me, I'm gonna start to clamber up on that boulder.
Right.
Dude, I brought the whole car over here.
You can bring the car closer and get all of us.
Okay, but you know that Jurnee can't park.
The real active under pressure here is you parallel parking next to the boulder.
No. My one weakness. All right, well then I think I'm gonna try doing Jinx to keep the monster that's behind me from getting closer to us, like blocking it somehow.
All right. Will you read the move to me?
Yeah, you can encourage coincidences to occur the way you want. When you jinx a target, roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, hold 2, 7 and 9, hold 1. On a miss, the keeper holds 2 over you to be used in the same way. Spend your hold 1 for 1 to interfere with a monster, giving them -1 forward, or interfere with a hunter, giving them -1 forward. Help a hunter, giving them +1 forward by interfering with their enemy. Interfere with what a monster, minion, or bystander is trying to do. Inflict 1 harm on the target due to an accident. Target finds something you left for them, or the target loses something that you will soon find. Those are all the thingies you can do with that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll weird for me.
I'm rolling weird. It's weird time. I failed.
Oh, you don't say.
We're not doing so good. I think this is not great.
Mark that experience, baby.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm gonna level up like twice in this mystery.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and use one of those holds to make the target lose something that you will soon find. And how this manifests in the fiction is the geysers behind you stop, and you think you're fine, and then the car dips, and the front clip like goes into the earth, like down to the windshield, and you just see this thing open up its maw and start shredding the metal of this car and tearing at it. Well, I say metal. It's probably fiberglass and metal, but yeah. And
oh damn, that's a rental.
Yeah, and
wait, I need to know for the lore, is this an automatic or a manual?
I think it's an automatic.
I was gonna say Jurnee can't probably drive a manual anyway.
Who can? I mean, I can, but
pretty much only my dad.
Fucking flex.
My actual dad. Okay. So I think Jurnee is going to do what she assumes is the correct thing to do, which is to put the car in reverse and then push the gas pedal as hard as humanly possible. And let me see if I have something that I can flavor that with. Can I flavor that with magic?
I mean,
don't I have another magic move, or I only have one?
You should only have use magic, but you also
Where
have,
is use magic?
It's a basic move.
Oh,
you also have your antlers.
Yeah, but I don't
scale off of weird.
Yeah, but I don't like the antlers I use to change into some like other object. Yeah, right now I don't know what kind of object I can use to fix this. Now.
Yeah, you have 2 moves that are basically like infinite Rube Goldberg machines.
It's true. So I have to be. I like to be judicious in how I use those.
You have a physical and a metaphysical Rube Goldberg machine move.
I think I want to try to use magic to like push myself further away from the thing than what just the reverse or what the reverse. Is that what it's? Yeah. Why can't I remember words?
So are you trying to push yourself or the car's self further away?
Both of us.
All right.
Trying to push the whole thing backward away from the thing.
Roll me act under pressure and use magic, and that will kind of help me figure out how this resolves.
Okay. Act under pressure. Let's go.
If I can help out, I think I have an idea of how I can help out. Is that another 6?
Yeah, that's another 6.
Okay. Can I help out?
Sure. I'm very interested in hearing how you're going to do this.
Should I roll the other one first? No?
Was that for the use magic or the act under pressure?
No, that was act under pressure.
Okay. I got a 10 on the dice for help out. And so the act under pressure is for her shifting gears,
under pressure
right?
It's for her shifting gears and to see if the car gets out of the hole.
Yeah, I like from the window, James sees Jurnee like scrambling for the gear shift. He's like, come on, sweetie, just like we practiced. Prndl!
Prndl?
The prndl. We're taking it back to fucking prndl.
Sweet life of Zach and Cody fans remember.
Only the true homies remember the prndl.
Jeez. Prndl. Okay, I just got it. I haven't seen it, but I get it.
Would you like am or fum?
Would you relax? Turn on the radio. Would you like am or fum? Anyway. It's a classic. You gotta just look up that clip. Just go look up prndl, prndl. Just look it up. You'll find it. Anyway,
we'll put that in the show notes.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Roll use magic for me.
Then I will certainly do that now. As soon as I find the button. Okay, here we go. I have advanced use magic too. Yay, that was a success.
All right.
Hooray.
Then the way this works is you knock it into reverse and you start driving out, and I'm going to give you a worse outcome on your act under pressure roll. So you gun it into reverse, and this creature has a strong grip with both of his pincers on the front part of this car.
Oh,
and you just like floor it like max RPM, and it just shoots out of the ground. But it's only like everything but the front clip. So yeah, you now have this wide opening at the front of the car and a busted windshield, and 3/4 of a car. And
can it still go?
No.
Is the worm holding the engine block?
Yeah, because I'm like, the engine's in the front, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so it's holding like the engine block and the front 2 tires and the headlights and all that. It's guzzling that headlight fluid.
True.
The insurance papers were in the glove box.
Fuck.
You're over here worried about the insurance papers.
Such a dad move.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm worried about the entire front half of my body being removed.
I'm leveling the magnum at the worm closest to me.
But the other thing that happens, because you use magic to get as far away as you can, and you succeeded. So
I'm like in the stratosphere.
I was going to say, the seat that you're sitting in, like the bolts restraining it come off, and you just go flying out through the back windshield. Like you have your own.
Oh, me, myself?
Yeah, you wanted to get away. So it's like you have your own, escape hatch or, something like that. And yeah, so you fly out and you land precariously safely on the ground, still strapped into your seat.
Oh my god! I just like.
It's like there's no momentum, so it's not like tumbling wildly and like.
No, it just lands perfectly.
It's like it like slid on ice.
Exactly.
And just like comes sliding to a stop.
Exactly.
I'm a fucking meteoroid.
We have this Looney Tunes ass shot of like this clear field where cows like to graze and a nice white picket fence in the background, and then Jurnee sliding across the screen, still strapped into the chair that used to be a part of this car, and comes sliding to the hole, going from like right to left, and then 3/4 of the way across the screen just stops.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that. So now you have a really good view of 3/4 of the rental car, a big hole in the ground, one of these giant scorpions, they're not worms, that is just by this boulder that your dad and this unnamed man are on. And
I think Jurnee calls out to her dad and is like, "I'm sorry, I got out of the car."
That's all right, sweetie. And I take a fucking another shot with the magnum.
All right.
At this thing in front of me.
Roll act under pressure.
I'm just trying to like shoot this thing and keep it occupied as I like try and like back up and get up onto the boulder.
Is this the one that's out of the ground?
This is the one that is nearest to me, so I think the one that is still in the ground.
The one that breached is the one that's closest to you. The one that is currently preoccupied by the engine block of the car is still underground.
Is in the ground still.
Okay, that one's taking a snack.
The one above ground.
He's taking a snack break.
Yeah, I think I'm focusing on like body shots.
Okay.
Trying to get under the
plate armor or whatever.
Plate armor, yeah.
That is an 11 plus 1 is a 12. And okay, that is not one of my advanced moves.
Thank God.
So just 12.
You fucking obliterate
All
the
right.
thing.
On a 10 plus, you choose an extra effect.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up on this boulder, so I'm going to take +1 forward because I feel like I might need that.
You're going to take +1 forward. Okay.
Yeah.
So how much harm do you do? All right.
3.
So yeah, you shoot this thing and it lets out this inhuman screech. It like finally reveals its tail. That it just looks like an oversized like scorpion tail. And it stings down and it strikes you. And you feel like, first of all, you feel like you've been stabbed. And then you feel something getting pushed inside of you. And you feel this venom running through your veins. And you're going to take 1 harm, and you're going to take -1 ongoing until you're cured.
Okay.
You are getting very harmed.
I'm going to use my Occult Confidential. The first time in each mystery I observe a monster, minion, or phenomenon in action, I get to ask one question. What can hurt this thing?
Yeah, so I think, like, as you've had a chance to really take in, like, what this creature looks like, you notice on the sides of its head, like, because the mouth part of it is also, like, covered in plate that opens up. But on the sides of its head, you see it's got these, like, frills. And you realize that's how it senses things. It's very prone to vibration. And you know that if you mess with that, you can like seriously harm it because they're so sensitive. Also, you know, I'll give you the American answer. Anything big and explodey.
Fair.
Just start yodeling extremely loudly into its ears. I mean, those aren't ears, but like they're kind of ears.
That does bring up a question because my Magnum has the tag loud.
It does. That is the thing. I am looking at that currently.
How has it been reacting to
hasn't
that?
Been. So these are
so vibration.
Yeah,
sound. Well, but sound makes
it's more like a tremor sense. So like it can feel movement on the ground, kind of in the same way like like a fish inside of a tank can feel it whenever you tap on the tank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Cool. Can I scramble up this boulder?
Yeah. Roll act under pressure.
Okay. Since I had the +1 forward, does that just mean I'm rolling flat from that? Okay. Fuck. I'm going to use a luck on that.
Yeah, you should.
Because that was a 3.
That was a 3.
Yeah, you should probably roll luck on that.
I'm using that luck.
Do you have advanced on act under pressure?
No, my advanced moves are protect someone and read a bad situation.
Then you scramble up onto this boulder, and the guy who was on there helps you up, and you notice he's kind of in like it looks sort of like a repairman's outfit, or like it's basically like long johns and with a name tag, and he's got on like a ball cap, and he's a white guy with like a big thick mustache, and you can see he's kind of sunburnt, and he's got like glasses on as well. You're safe up here. I don't know about your kid, your daughter.
Why is the rock safe? That's my question.
Because it's too hard for it to like burrow through.
It can't like climb up it.
Well, it can still climb up it, but it's just more difficult for it to get to because it's a higher elevation.
But it was able to eat through the fucking car.
That's an entirely fair point.
That is an entirely fair point.
I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what it can and can't chew through at the moment.
It hasn't tried chewing on the boulder yet, so we'll see.
Yeah.
James is gonna yell over to Jurnee. Okay, sweetie, the frills. And he like puts his hands up to the side of his head and like waves them out.
Does the
like
fish maneuver?
Like he's a fish. It's like the frills.
The what?
That looks like that's how they can see. The frills on the side of their head.
Oh, okay. Can I use the car? Can I use magic on the car to magically shift it back into drive and make it go forward into the monster's mouth?
Yeah.
Or well, I guess that would be the front half of the car. Whatever part of the car is still like attached to the monster.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to use my big magic brain to make this, give it extra car, more car than it bargained for.
Alrighty. Roll use magic.
It was a mixed success.
Okay, so you got a mixed success. So go ahead and choose a glitch.
I guess I'll just have the magic draw immediate unwelcome attention.
Okay. Are you trying to trap the creature? Are you trying to inflict harm?
I think I'm just trying. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I can't really trap it because I'd be pushing it like further into the ground, but that's where it lives.
I mean, I would say you could definitely trap it, considering, like, because I mentioned like it burrows around with these little arms. So if you trap those arms, you probably could stop it, or at least temporarily.
Okay.
So if you wanted to do that, yeah.
Yeah, I think I want to try to trap it then. Give it a good smush.
Alrighty. So I think you stand up from your seat and like it's almost like 11-ish where you like push your hand forward at the car and it just like roars to life of its own and pushes forward, like scraping up a lot of dirt into the cab and just pushes down this hole, and it's pushing against this creature like firmly. And the other like scorpion turns at the like noise of the movement.
Oh, he heard me unbuckle my seatbelt.
No, I think it was because of like the rapid movement of the cab of the car.
Oh.
And it goes to try to like start tearing at this car. So if you wanted to run to the boulder, you have an opportunity to.
Okay, then I guess I will start sprinting for that boulder.
All right, I'm not even going to make you roll for it.
Thank you. Because I have lost shoes before. I don't want to do it again.
That's fair. All right. So now you're all three on the boulder, watching as these two like scorpions are trying to like untangle themselves from this car. And,
seatbelts really do save lives, Dad.
Yeah, that they do. Sweetheart, I'm a little worse off. Do you think you could do something about this? And like he pulls down his like shirt to show where the barb of the scorpion tail like pierced him.
There's like a little like tip of it and still inside of your skin.
Okay, yeah, I think Jurnee like notes what's going on and she reaches forward to try to like grab him there and is like, okay, I'll try. And she uses magic and it's a 9.
Can I help out with that?
Oh yeah.
I would be very interested to know how you help out.
You help put pressure on.
Just like I did in the first episode with taking out like the chalk and drawing runes. I take out a little piece of chalk from my pocket and like draw a little inscription around the wound before she puts her hands on it.
Okay.
And I think this is the first time that like Mr. Sitwell sees Jurnee like properly doing magic the way that like she does it. He's like, I don't know where you learned to do that.
I didn't.
All right, go ahead and roll to help out.
I don't get to just do it.
No, you don't.
Unless you took that move.
I did not. What is help out plus again?
I think it's cool if I'm not mistaken.
You're not cool.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a 9.
Okay.
So +1. So that bumps it to a 10.
Okay, well that's good enough to make it a success.
Yeah. So you like perform this magic and the stinger like pops out of Mr. Sitwell's chest. And like you see like his veins turn black as this ichor starts coming out of the puncture wound.
Oh God.
And it like kind of sort of like you can see it getting drawn out into like this thin long noodle. And
I really hope it's supposed to do that.
And then it like turns into like this orb that you have, and then it just kind of falls and lands on the rock and sort of like stains it as it dissipates.
What was that?
Oh, poison from a scorpion demon from another plane of reality. You know how it goes.
Last time I checked, scorpions are not that big.
Well, you haven't been to Australia, but we'll see about that.
I don't want to go now.
No one ever wants to go.
What the hell was that? The guy on the boulder is like now pulled off his sunglasses, and you can clearly see where he's like sunburned.
You got to pay attention, son. I just said demon scorpion from another plane of reality. Got to keep up.
Yeah, no. I've seen those. They're right over there. I'm talking about that, and he like points at the stain that's like left on this rock.
Well, poison from a demon scorpion from a.
Yeah, no. How'd you pull it out of him? That's what I don't get.
Sir, would it shock you or surprise you at all to know that
cupping.
magic might exist?
Oh no, I've seen magic.
I've
seen them. You know, they do the card tricks and stuff, and I even saw one guy saw a lady in half.
Yeah, that's a classic. Jurnee immediately stops trying to make up some kind of excuse for what she just did.
Yes, sir. We're a couple of bona fide Houdinis over here.
I don't think we have time to vamp, Dad.
Sweetie, there's always time for vamping. That's why vampires live forever.
Oh my god.
Because they're always vamping.
Jurnee dies from cringe.
And
takes 5 harm.
James dies from being unstable.
Well, stabilize yourself, will you?
Yeah, I'd say go ahead and like take off your unstable condition, because I think that's what. Yeah, with the poison on, I think you're at least stable.
Cool.
Have you been looking for a break from the drudgery of the real world? What if the future wasn't so bleak? What if someone was to save us all? What if someone was to save us all?
I must know that your microwave can't go. When it's done shooting.
Well, you're in luck, because Cybertopia is a rules-like TTRPG. Rules-like TTRPG explores just such a reality. Explores just such a reality.
Disco ball. Disco ball. We got these 2 drones flying around here.
Check us out on your podcast app of choice. And here are rolling cards. 16 fantastic players take on weird and wild new players. Take on corporate overlords need taken care of. Totally altruistic and benevolent.
This time it's serious. I would like to turn my
Hello and welcome back to Memester of the Week. I am joined here today by the wonderful podcat, Pumpkin, and our newest podcat, social media manager, Toffee. And they are being sleepy little babies and oh so nice, and forcing me at kitten point to remind you, hey, if you want to hang out, come hang out on the Actual Place Discord server. There's truly weird and wonderful people there, and we have some very unhinged conversations, and it's always a ton of fun. Also, if you need a little bit of light and levity in your social media feed, find us on Twitter or Blue Sky or on Tumblr at MemsterOTWPod. We're also on Twitch, trying to stream monthly for Streamster of the Week. Right now, we're probably still playing Inscription. Wonderful, just if you like roguelikes or card games or horror, I can't suggest this game enough. It's one of my favorite games. And you can check out the VOD for that on YouTube if you miss a stream. We also have a nice little Redbubble shop with some wonderful stickers that were made by L Rhymes with Hell. And I have one of those on my coffee bottle that I drink out of every day, and it makes my heart happy because it's Jurnee asking if I have insurance for the probable fire that has been started in my life. If you can rate and review us on your podcatchers, that would be fantastic. And word of mouth is always the number one best way to say that, one, you like a thing, and two, make people believe that. So links for everything that I just talked about, oh my gosh, so many things, all piled into one little nice link on the bio of the episode. Thank you so much for listening, and we can't wait to get back to you with more insanity. Bye. So State of the Union address, we still have two scorpions
that are like kind of making out over a car at the moment.
Hot.
They're tearing it apart.
Hot.
Welcome to my boulder. I'm sorry, but as far as I can see, you're gonna die here.
Have you come into contact with these things before?
No, just whenever I found the nest. I mean, there was a lot of them, but
I'm sorry, the nest.
Well, yeah. Mr. Reynolds asked me to take a look inside the mine over there. And he points, and like at the very far end of this property, like you see, like it starts going into like the steps of the mountain, and you can see there's like the old abandoned mine shaft. Like it's a ways off, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's where they're coming from.
Yeah, I'd presume so.
That explains all the dying.
Yeah, they kind of, it was just kind of like kicking a hornet's nest, I guess, whenever we started going down there. But
yeah, I definitely recommend not doing that in the future. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We gotta hit the fins. We gotta hit the sea holes. What?
Yeah, we gotta hit them in the holes. That's generally the best idea for
Jurnee dies of cringe again.
I'll say this: if one of you want to investigate a mystery,
I would
now
love
that you have this guy here. Yeah, you can do that and get kind of more context.
Yeah, I definitely am good at doing that. that is the thing that I know how to do once I find the actual move. I found it. Okay, that is a success. That is a 10.
Alrighty.
And what? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say on a 10 plus you get to hold 2.
Cool. Also, we have the flexible one. The flexible alternative is sometimes the questions are useful, sometimes they're not. I'm just thinking of how we can drive it away, how it senses vibrations, but how do we make those happen far away from us?
I mean, I have a gun. So I could shoot the ground.
Well, yeah, but it's like he said that he didn't really react to the sound of your gun.
Well, it doesn't react.
But if you shoot the ground,
yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like, the water monsters in Amnesia.
Well, yeah.
So if something splashes over in a direction, but it'll go off to that.
A gun doesn't really vibrate the ground that much,
Yeah, but as long as it a bullet hitting it will tell it oh, there's something over there.
Yeah, and with the speed it does, it says that it's something big. So yes, that would be one way to get its attention.
Okay. I don't really know what other questions I can even ask, because none of them really help us right now.
I mean, you could ask what happened here.
Yeah, we didn't get the context of everything.
Yeah.
Maybe this guy asking that this guy can give us a fuller context of what happened.
Yeah.
Because he was here, obviously.
Right. Okay. Yeah. What happened before we got here? Basically, what was the lowdown? I think Jurnee wants to ask the Boulder man.
Oh, my name's Bernie, by the way.
Now, is your middle name Ernie?
No, my last name's Ernie.
Your name's Bernie Ernie.
Yep.
I see.
Jurnee's over here oh my god, I am a psychic.
I got a wife, her name's Hurdy-Gurdy. She didn't take my last name, but
I get it.
Ernie sounds weird, just ridiculous.
A little bit, yeah.
Absurd even.
So can you tell us a little bit more about exactly what happened before these things started, eating our car?
Yeah, well, I guess farming's been a little harder up here thanks to global warming. Looks at the camera. And so Mr. Reynolds got pretty desperate, and he said, you know what? I reckon that these demons in the mind were all just a point of fiction, and that people just didn't want to work, and that, probably something just happened to his great-great-grandfather. And so he asked me and my crew to go down there and do a little, expedition, see what we could find. And, we found this pretty interesting rock down there. And whenever we took it, we started seeing these scorpion things, and they started attacking us out of the mine. So we fled.
A rock?
Oh, I was pretty sure. I mean, it looked like a rock to me.
Where is it now? Is it still down there?
No, it's, and he points at the the house.
Oh.
And I should say this house is a trailer. And he's like, it's at Mr. Reynolds' house. Whenever I left out of the mine, I went straight there because, you know, I figured he'd want to see what kind of rocks were down there.
So, were you raised by wolves?
That's a really weird question to ask.
That is a rude question to ask. And no,
How
it
much
wasn't.
of a damn fool do you have to be to go down there and see, oh, well, some sort of demon might have lived here at some point. Oh, look at this special rock. I'm going to take it. What kind of damn fool do you think you are?
Well, to be honest, before this day, I didn't really believe in demons. I don't believe in heaven or hell. You know, I think that, you know, the Fae may watch us. They also fight against demons. That's their original purpose. But, you know, other than that, like, you know, I didn't really think, you know, it was a real thing. You know, I'm a miner. My job is to go down into holes, find the shiny, and bring it back up. And that's what I did.
I mean, he has a point.
Well, sir, your theology seems to check out, but you do need to have a very good understanding that, unfortunately, I don't know if heaven is real or not, but hell certainly is. And those things, and he just points at the scorpions, are the popular denizens.
Yeah, I'm starting to, you know, start coming around to that way of thinking myself.
All right. You got anything on you?
And he like checks his pockets and he's like, I've got $26.
Thank you kindly. I'll take this as a service fee. Now you stay on this rock and stay safe, all right?
Okay.
You can't just rob him.
No, it's a service fee. We're providing a service to the community, sweetie. Got to keep the lights on somehow.
You're going to need more than $26 to pay for that car.
Oh, I know.
We're going to have to do that whole thing like a lot of times in order for you to have enough.
Well, it's an excellent point that we are happening to help out a prolific person in the community.
I don't even live here. I'm not from around here. I live in Montana. I just called over. I also have my cell phone, but I'm afraid to tell you that because I think you're going to take it too.
No, I know how that's a basic need now. Sweetheart, can you give me a distraction while I head over to the house and pick up our special rock?
You want me? Okay. I think I would like to use my my antlers, my magic antlers. And please hold for a moment. I'm trying to find the freaking move.
It'll be at the bottom.
I know. Okay, so I have to roll plus weird. Okay. Let's see. What is the most obnoxious fucking thing I can turn these into?
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Marbles.
Marbles.
Because they see from things tip tapping on the ground. If you have a bunch of fucking marbles just scattering around everywhere, rolling around.
Marbles made out of bone?
Yeah, why not?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I made a chess piece.
Then they're bone bulls.
Bone bulls.
That's the name of my.
That's the episode title.
There it is.
That's the name of my new gay dating app.
All right, I've had enough.
It's a combination of Bumble, which is already used
Yeah.
for hookups, but specifically
Bone bulls. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I like that. All right. So yeah, Jurnee is going to you know what? I'm gonna do you one better. We're gonna make a bunch of super bone balls. You know the super balls, the bouncy ones?
Yeah.
They're gonna be magic bouncy bone balls that you just throw down in a big old just armful and they just bounce up and down everywhere.
Oh, it'll be like the scene from Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Where he has to
that's
chase
great.
the fucking ping pong ball through.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm going for. So
Okay.
let me get weird. Well, not that I haven't been already. I'm getting weird. That was a success. That's a 10.
All right. So yeah, what does this look like?
Okay, I think Jurnee reaches up and like the antlers, like she normally wears them as like a little like antler headband. They just kind of like vanish from her head, and like as she opens her palms, she just has this giant handful of these big goofy like bouncy balls. And
Okay, yeah.
She just like throws her hands forward in the opposite direction away from the house, more toward the cave thingy, and just tries to throw them as far as she possibly can.
I really like this. I'm just sort of like imagining it as like a magic girl transformation where you throw your bone tiara up in the air and it like dissipates, and then you like spin around and you open up your hand and just all of these bone balls start flying. And they keep going and they hit the ground, and you notice they're just bouncing on their own as if they sense your intention. And by this point, like you see like a few tires and an axle like fly out of this hole. And then you see like 2 separate dust geysers move out and start chasing after these balls.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
As soon as the balls hit the ground on the other side, James jumps from the boulder and takes off in a dead sprint for the house.
Dad, you're too old to jump like that. Your knees are gonna hurt later.
This is why I do Ring Fit every day.
Just for, for flavor, roll toughness for me.
Oh boy. Roll toughness to see if you throw out your knees. Oh gosh.
That's 4.
Okay.
Dad's got arthritis.
I sprained my ankle.
No, I'm not gonna do that, but you're running and you definitely know you're gonna be feeling this in the morning. You're gonna have such a good relationship with a bottle of Bengay and an ice pack.
You know when you start running suddenly, but then you like roll your ankle just a little bit, so like it just hurts.
Catch
but
yourself.
You've caught yourself. That's what's happening right now.
That's
First
really
step
good.
lands wrong on his foot. Has to keep going. Did I take experience for that failure?
Oh my god, no.
No, that was just for a joke. This is just for the lulz. For the memes, as the kids say.
Oh yes.
Are you gonna be following your dad as well?
You know what? Yeah, because he's very injured. And I don't trust him to not do another stupid thing like jumping off a boulder and running at full sprint. So
That's fair.
I think Jurnee turns to Bernie.
Ernie.
And
Can't believe we didn't make this a Bernie Sanders joke.
you're right. She's like, well, nice talk. Nice meeting you. If you would like to not die, you could come with us. I don't feel like this rock is going to be safe for very long. So, but I gotta go because my dad's old. He needs help.
Roll manipulate someone.
Oh no. Can I use my minor celebrity? No, that's the beginning thing. Okay, yeah, let me roll manipulate someone. Hold on. Okay, it was mixed, but it's a 7, so it wouldn't really make a difference if I did more than that.
Yeah. So on a 7 to 9, they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show you mean it. I mean, if you want to, you can show him that, he's welcome to come along, but if you don't, that's fine as well. Like, he'll just stay on the rock. And what this does is, like, having him with you will give you a +1. Like, he can help you out to do anything. So on any one action like that isn't use magic.
So what do I have to prove?
That it's in his best interest to follow you.
Okay.
Like I said, if you want, if not, you can experience.
All right. Well, Jurnee is sympathetic, so she wants to try to get the guy to come with her because she doesn't really want him to die. I'm trying to think of how I can do that though. Okay. Jurnee's like, okay, I really think it'd probably be a good idea if you came with us because, like, if one of the scorpion things gives you the stabby stab, then, like, I'll be able to heal you just like I did with my dad. But if you're not around us, then I can't heal you if you get stabbed. So, like, probably would be smart to just come with me.
You make a compelling point there, miss. I think I will join you, he says. As he takes one cautious look back at the scorpions who are chasing your bone balls. Patent pending. And then he jumps off the boulder and runs to follow your dad.
Okay. We are in pursuit of dad.
Aren't we all? All right. Why don't you all go ahead and give me an act under pressure roll?
All right.
And I'm going to use my last hold from Jinx on Mr. Sitwell.
Interesting.
Oh boy.
Well, don't worry, as I had already rolled a 4. So
we're doing so well. This is going so great for us. Hold on. I rolled a 6. Yay! I feel like we have, as a dad and daughter team, we have not rehearsed.
It's been a very feast and famine episode.
Mostly famine.
Yeah, mostly famine.
But when the feast has happened,
oh yeah,
the feasts have been
the balls have been boning.
Large.
Yeah. So, oh boy. So you all are running, and
lose my shoes.
Mr. Sitwell, you take a step, and you realize the ground was not firm whatsoever, and it's a sinkhole.
Oh no.
And you step in it and you just fall face forward and eat shit on the ground. And you feel like you just had the air knocked out of your lungs.
Oh no.
And then, Jurnee, as you're running and you see your dad trip, you're like, oh, wow, that's really bad. And then you step in a sinkhole and you fall and hit the ground and have the same experience.
Oh God.
And then Bernie, seeing her fall after seeing James fall, is like, oh, well, that is really bad. And then he hits a sinkhole.
No, his name is Ernie.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, who's Ernie? This is Ernie.
That's his cousin.
Yeah.
It's true.
They've been in a blood feud since birth.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but the three of you all fall in separate holes, which you realize is the danger of fighting a creature that burrows under the earth.
Great. Love that for me.
As it should be.
And the hard move from this, other than you all falling in, eating absolute shit, is the geysers like disappear from following the bouncing bone balls.
Oh.
And you all don't know where they went.
Oh, great. Okay. Please hold. I would like to use my move Tune In to attune my mind to a monster or a minion so I can figure out where the fuck these things are.
That's really good. I didn't know you had that.
I sure do.
Roll plus weird.
Thank God I'm weird. It is an advanced success. I don't think that move has an advanced version. So.
I don't think it does.
But it's fine. It's a 12.
All right. On a 10 plus, you hold 3.
Wow. That's a lot of things. 3 is a lot of things I can do. Okay.
Yeah. You could ask, where's the creature right now? What is it planning to do right now? Who is it going to attack next? Who does it regard as the biggest threat? And how can I attract its attention?
Well, I definitely already know how to attract its attention, so I'm not going to ask that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, where is the creature right now? And by the creature, I mean, I guess whichever one is closest to us.
Yeah, well, I'll give you both of them because it's kind of a paired effort.
Okay.
You like kind of magically tune in, and it's like you're opening up an 8th sense because we have 2 extra senses than the standard 5, but I don't want to get into that. Well, yeah, because you have your sense of balance, and then you have like your sense of like personal speed.
Yeah,
I think, if I remember right. Anyways, yeah, it's like you're opening up a sense that you didn't know you had, and you start sensing magic, and you feel these creatures like they tap in, and you can tune into them, and you can see them moving beneath the earth. But you also pick up that they're not demonic in origin, but rather they're fey creatures.
Oh, shit. All right. I might have been reading these guys wrong the whole time. Okay, fascinating. Word. Okay, let's see. All right, so, what is it planning to do right now?
Yeah, right now it is coming after the 3 of you.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, I guess... Oh, I don't feel like any of these questions will help me. I mean,
you can ask how I can attract its attention if you want to like figure out how to get them to not be focusing on you. Or you can figure out who they seem like they're going to go after next.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Is I want to know like who they're targeting first specifically. So
all right, well then I will roll a dice for this. So 1 to 2 will be Ernie. 3 to 4 will be Jurnee, and 5 to 6 will be Mr. Sitwell. So you can tell they're coming after you.
Great. Wonderful.
I rolled a 3.
Joy. All right. Can I summon my balls?
Absolutely.
I think that's a free action.
Can I summon my balls to push me out of the hole? Like some fucking ball pit situation? Can I just recreate DashCon in the middle of this fucking cornfield?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're already part of the way there.
Go ahead and roll act under pressure for me.
All right. That is certainly an action that I'm going to be trying. I hate having to scroll all the way to the top. Okay. That is a mixed success.
Alrighty. Okay. So I'm going to give you a price to pay.
Okay.
So you can get up, like you can summon these balls to help you get up, and you can run to the house, but you are going to lose something, like one of the items that you have with you.
Will I ever be able to get it back, or is it like gone forever?
It'll be gone. It'll be what this creature eats instead of you.
Oh. I mean, I don't really have a choice, do I?
What do you have in your inventory?
I mean, I got my phone.
Oh.
I can't lose that.
I think that would be a perfect thing for you to lose.
It even says nice smartphone.
Yeah, you have at least 2 flashlights.
I have 2 flashlights. For some reason.
If you want to drop them, you can.
Yeah, I willingly give up both of my flashlights because I can just get more from Dan later.
The infinite source of flashlights.
It's true. Is my shoe on my inventory?
I like that. You're going to lose 2 flashlights and a shoe.
It's my other shoe.
Yeah, it's the other shoe.
No.
This is the second time that
this
you've
keeps
bought
happening to me.
This pair of shoes again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you're getting up, and like I think your horn like reforms into something to help you get up, like a staff or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you start like booking it, like these flashlights like kind of drop out of whatever storage device you have, and
my nice
like this creature pops up out of the ground and opens its maw, and it just downs these flashlights, and then its pincer reaches out and grabs at your foot, but you pull away fast enough that like just your shoe comes off.
Oh, not again.
And then it dives back into the earth, but you are up the stairs to the porch and you are in the house.
Oh my God, how many times? All right. I think Jurnee would like to I don't know. How is my dad doing? You know what? How are you doing?
Let's go ahead and check in. How you doing, Pops?
I'm doing all right. I would like to run up and get on the porch.
All right.
Already there.
Roll act under pressure for me. So.
All right.
Yeah, you're still very much in the hole.
Act under pressure is plus cool?
Yes.
Yes.
That's 6.
God damn it.
Do you want to use the luck?
Can I help him?
I'd be very interested to know what this looks like, but yeah.
Just siphoning the balls from my sinkhole into his sinkhole telekinetically.
Okay. Roll help out.
All right. So over for you bitches as soon as I find this move.
Dude, we have physical die. That would be so much faster.
I'm about to physically die right now. My fucking headache. All right. Hey, that's a 10.
Alrighty. So yeah,
I think Jurnee like peeks out the window and realizes that Dad is still very much in the hole, and she uses her brain powers to she brain blasts and help move her bone balls over to the other sinkhole to push him out.
Alrighty, yeah. And I think as you get up, Mr. Sidwell, I don't even remember what your first name is, so I just keep calling you Mr. Sitwell.
It's James.
James, okay. So yeah, you get up and your phone in your back pocket starts to buzz and ring, and like you instinctively like try to go for it and get it, and it slips out of your back pocket. And I think we get a cinematic view of like the number that's calling, and it's the number of the waitress at the donut and hole. the smoking hole. And just as like, we see that, then just out of the ground, you see this creature just eat the phone as it's coming after you. But you get on the porch and it starts just tearing away at the porch, but you get inside the house.
Yeah, I get inside and I like slam the door, put my back up against it. I still had payments on that damn thing. All right.
Isn't this like the 5th phone that you've had that something has eaten?
Yeah, I really need to stop getting new phones, I think. I think we're going to be off the grid for a bit.
How am I going to send you funny gifts?
Well, you got your laptop.
Oh, we forgot about the other guy.
Yeah, I was going to see when you all would bring this up. So, Ernie, while you all chose flight, he chose freeze. And so we just pan to him, and he is just standing in the middle of the field, not moving. And like, there's like all this dust geysers like going around him, like, eating your phones and flashlights and shit. But they're not going after him.
All right, Bernie, now you just stay just like that. You'll be perfectly fine.
How are you getting more fucking country? What have you become? You definitely did not start the episode like this.
I think as the time goes on, the more I just kind of lose track of my reality.
Yeah, I understand that fully.
I lose track of my reality and I default to what I should sound like given my background.
Let me get a yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So yeah, you yell this out to Ernie, and he looks at you and like he's like kind of like trembling a little bit, and he just gives a thumbs up.
You're doing great, sweetie.
But you could also notice that he is absolutely pissing himself in fear.
I mean, same, I guess. Those things are scary.
Thank you.
Yeah, I searched the house for this special rock. And while we're doing that, can I roll investigate a mystery?
I was gonna say, I'm
absolutely, yeah.
Really good at investigating mysteries. So if that doesn't work for you, I can do it.
Okay. Investigate is plus sharp. So that's 7 plus 3 is 10.
All right, you can hold 2.
So I want to ask what sort of creature is it? But specifically about the scorpions, I want to ask, do I notice any differences in their behavior or how they look between the two scorpions?
I think you may notice that the one that surprised you and that picked you up and had you up in the air was like a size bigger than the other. And in most species outside of mammals that females tend to be larger.
Yeah.
And I'll even give you this. She seems to be acting more like in a vengeful / protective kind of way. And the other one is kind of there in more of a support role.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And then I'm going to ask, where did it go in regards to the egg?
Yeah, I think you start like looking through this house and you go into the back bedroom and like kind of set on a sort of makeshift pedestal is this like chunk of rock that has kind of I don't know, like kind of quartz like growths sticking out of it. And whenever you touch it, you can feel it like almost pulsing, but not like it's physically moving, but you can feel like there's something inside of it.
Yeah, I'm going to call Jurnee in here. That is one pissed off mama.
Mama?
Yeah, these things aren't attacking because they got their territory invaded on. They're attacking because this, and he points to the rock, is their baby.
The baby is a rock.
The baby is an egg.
I've seen at least 3 eggs in my life. That does not look like an egg.
Sweetheart, you remember watching Alien?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, okay, I get it. So we need to give this back, right?
Looks like.
No, cracking it.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. We need to get it gently out there.
Can I just go to the dude's bedroom and grab a couple pillows?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you're already in there, so
Yeah. I just grab a couple pillows and like.
How big is this thing?
I'd say it's about the size of a basketball.
Okay, so yeah, that's a big egg. Okay.
Big motherfucker. All right.
One hell of an omelet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll just stand there like holding the pillow and just be like, all right, put it on here.
I'm trying to see if there's. I thought I had another thing. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have anything. Oh no, I guess I can only communicate with spirits. I can't communicate with monsters.
You can use magic to communicate with something you don't share a language with.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
You just
this
couldn't manipulate it.
magic move is like busted.
Uh-huh.
I regret to inform you that we've been playing this game for 3 years.
I regret to inform you that usually my MO is just weird Rube Goldberg machines. And it took a while for me to even be able to use magic. So.
That's true.
Okay, well, I think I would like to try to use magic to give Mama Bear a heads up that we found her thing and we're going to place it outside.
All right, roll use magic.
That is a 9.
Can I just help out by walking the egg out to the front porch?
So you have to roll for that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Help out.
I'm going to use my last luck point for this mystery.
Oh my gosh.
Because that was a 3.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't want that experience point that bad.
Yeah, I really don't want scrambled eggs right now.
Yeah. So, James, what you hear is like Jurnee starts making this inhuman chittering noise.
It's like Pumpkin whenever he sees a bird outside. He's just...
Exactly. If you could get Foley of that and just play it in here.
Yeah,
like,
I'll find that.
Yeah.
You just gotta go to the KKKKKK Instagram.
Yeah, that one is Instagram.
Yeah, and it's not that you hear it so much as you feel it inside of you. And whenever you step out to the back porch, because the front porch is gone, you see there are like both of these scorpions just standing there, and like their frills are like fully out and extended, and their mouths are both open, but they're not moving viciously towards you. And if you bring this egg out and set it on the ground, like the larger one moves in and like the frills move almost like fingers and touch this egg, and it's inspecting it, like every last crack and crevice of it. And then it puts it inside of its mouth, like, and it doesn't like bite down or anything like that.
Oh.
It just holds it in its teeth, and then the chitin carapace closes.
Oh.
And it turns around and burrows back into the ground. And the smaller one like stays there for a moment to see if you're going to attack. And whenever it sees that you don't, it turns around and goes back underground. And you see like the geysers of dust like going back to this mine until they disappear.
Man, people need to quit stealing shit.
Agreed. Hey, Ernie.
His name is Bernie.
Bernie.
God.
Yes?
Dad, you're so embarrassing.
Turns out you took an egg.
It didn't look like no egg.
It was definitely an egg. The big scorpion thingy was the mom.
I recommend that you go watch Alien and also change your pants.
Probably the second one first.
Whichever order that you feel is most appropriate for you, honestly.
I recommend the second one.
And he like timidly gives you a thumbs up. And you have solved my mystery.
Oh shit, we solved the egg.
We solved your egg mystery.
We cracked the egg.
All I can
Except we didn't actually.
All I can think about is like the way that dogs hold eggs in their mouths.
Right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I thought about that too.
Just so gentle.
So who would have thunk that, you know, a hard-boiled detective and an over-easy social media influencer could be experts in solving such a mystery as this?
We really cracked the case.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go over to the mine with Jurnee.
Oh, okay. It's mine time.
All right, sweetie. I want your your help with this, just so we can make sure these fucking fools don't do anything like this again when we're not around.
Do you want me to blow it up?
No, we're gonna go for a little bit more elegant solution. And I start like drawing runes around the edge of the cave, and I want to bar humanity from this mine.
Oh, that's really good.
No humans allowed. With like a silly painted sign.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna treat this more as big magic, so that way it lasts longer. But really, all I'm gonna ask is, because it's gonna be both of you, I'm gonna need one of you to roll weird.
I can do that.
Please.
I'm extremely weird.
I'm more of a guiding force here than a
yeah, just say the word,
practitioner.
man. I can be weird for you. I could be so weird. I'm very weird. That's a 9.
All right. Do you want to help out, James?
That's perfectly fine because I got a 7 at least on the help out, which will take you to 10 no matter what.
Oh, okay. Rad.
Okay. Yeah. So you perform this magic, and the runes start to open up, and it seals this place
there
up.
We go.
But because you got a 7 to 9, James, you feel like it's almost like somebody walked over your grave. You feel this strange disturbance, and you can't really explain how you know it, but you can feel something has turned its gaze towards Jurnee.
I feel like that was just too easy, you know?
Yeah, well, sweetheart, the longer you do this, the more that you're going to learn that you just take the wins that you get.
Do you want to go get milkshakes?
Absolutely. Let's start the walk back to town to go get milkshakes.
Wait, why do we have to walk? Oh, the car.
Hey, Bernie, you got a phone?
And next time on Memester of the Week.
Do we want to do end of session experience?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
I'll take advantage of that.
We also forgot to mention on mic that I stole your library.
You got the library level up. We'll find a reason to use that at some point.
Yep. All right. Did we conclude the current mystery?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
I definitely saved Ernie.
Yep, you definitely saved Ernie.
Mm-hmm.
Did you learn something new and important about the world?
Other than the fact that there are weird ground scorpions, I don't really feel like it's that important.
This is more for the next question, so I'm going to save it for that.
Okay. Did you learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Yeah, about Jurnee versus James. It's reflected in his stat block. He has -1 weird because magic it's not natural to him the way it is Jurnee. He learned how to do this from like proper like book study, and that's why like he has to use an interface to be able to do magic and stuff.
That's interesting. I don't think we've ever, or if we have, I don't remember. Does Jurnee get, like, Journee's grandma, we know, totally like went to Bone Town with Oberon? Was that James's mom, or was that?
Yeah, that would be James's mom.
Okay, so that's interesting that magic doesn't come naturally to him.
Skipped a generation.
Yeah, no, that's just a bit.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was more than a bit. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It's more than a bit for all of us.
I just can't get the idea out of my head of like the fucking SpongeBob episode where like Squidward is trying to do art and SpongeBob like accidentally draws a fucking masterpiece and then erases it to make a circle.
He draws the David first and then erases it to make a circle. Amazing.
Yeah, that's how I feel like Jurnee is with magic, because she's like never knows what she's doing, but she's like, I know I want to do this, and then it just happens, and she's like, what the fuck? Like
I love it.
That's the difference.
All this to say is that, like, more importantly than that, we've learned that for whatever reason, Jurnee's magic is innate, whereas her dad's is not.
Yeah. And I would like pedal back also on the last one. you did learn of Anton's fate and what he's doing for Jurnee now.
That's true.
True. That's true.
And we learned a lot about Mr. Sidwell and his connections.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah. All right. So that's a yes on all 4. So you all get 2 experience.
All right. I level up.
I think I leveled up again. I did level up again.
Holy shit. Yeah, you went up 2
That's
levels
awesome.
this time.
I failed
mystery.
so much. I don't even know what I'm going to do for my level up again because I'm like, now what do I do? Let's
you
see.
should take the ability to fly. That's what you learned from this.
I wish.
Just take the monstrous move fly.
Right.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh no.
Fuck, what was his name? Chip?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm going to turn Chip into an ally.
I love that.
Oh
instead
good.
of just being a contact. What was his last name?
I want
Okay.
to say it was Zdarsky, but I don't think that's
No,
right.
that's the comic book writer.
Yep.
Well, you know what? You'll have edited the episode before this, and you can
Okay.
just say it now. Like, put it in. What's his name?
Yeah, Chip last name.
Chip last name.
Oh, you've reached Chip Brasky Airlines.
Yeah, that was his last name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so what would you say is his motivation as an ally? Is he subordinate, lieutenant, friend, bodyguard, confidant, or backup?
I'd say he's probably a friend.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you're gonna make me want to go back and rewrite a whole backstory for this character I made up on the fucking fly.
Yep, that's the way it is, isn't it?
Yeah, with this whole 1920s, Master of the Skies aesthetic.
Any excuse that we have to bring you back on the show, I will take.
Well, I mean, we still need to do the thing with Severus and what's her
we
name?
need to follow up on Severus and Mala.
Yeah, figure out what they're doing.
I guess I'll become slightly tougher because I have taken almost every single thing that I can take already. And I have 0 in tough. So, oh wait, I can't take it. Oh fuck, never mind. I can just never be tough. I'm a little baby.
Yeah, well, you have a new playbook, so you have fresh and
say,
to pick from.
You can
Where was
take
that?
the big whammy.
What is the big whammy?
Big whammy is one of the spooky moves.
What? I've never heard of that.
So
Yeah, you can use your powers to kick some ass. You roll plus tough or weird instead of tough. The attack has 2 harm, close, obvious, ignore armor.
yeah, you can get hex, telepathy, premonitions, or big
X is
whammy
the fun one too.
are all spooky moves that you don't have yet.
I once used hex on my spooky to give somebody chlamydia.
Oh my god.
Fucking devilish.
I feel like the big whammy move might be good because I don't fight.
You don't have like
I don't
a
have
damaging
any
thing.
damaging like anything. None of my items damage either.
Yeah, well, you are not normally in a situation where you need to be the person dealing
that's
damage.
true. That's true. But if I'm stuck by myself,
It's a good idea, yeah.
That, or you can take that divine move that lets you, like the angel wings.
Oh yeah, from another playbook.
oh true.
Yeah.
I guess this is fine for now.
Thank you to Mr. Ray for running that mystery for us. You guys, if you want to hear more from Ray and some wonderful other cast members, check out $2 Creature Feature Season 3 now. They're running Monster of the Week with no magic. And it's been absolutely fascinating and a thrilling ride to go on. And hey, next time on Memester of the Week, get ready to hear some more maybe new voices as we jump into The Keeper's Retreat 3. I'll see you then.